We live? Hello? Oh, man. What's the deal here? Are we live? Oh, man, I don't know. I can't tell. Are we live?
Oh, come on.
Are we here? Did we succeed? Did the site not completely break? Wow. I'm actually impressed. Well, holy boy, we did it. We did it, guys. We survived. Wow, I can't believe OBS actually worked for once. How's it going, guys? Welcome to Raygun Live, the show that's not really planned at all because it's a live stream. And the whole point of a live stream is that it's really quick and easy to do, and you don't have to plan for it, really. Today we're going to be talking a little bit, just a quick little thing. Am I muted?
Well, holy...
Oh, I'm not muted. You tricked me. Some asshole in the chat tricked me. Damn it. I fell for a trick. How's it going, everyone? So, as some of you may or may not know, I just want to do like a quick thing. It's been a while since I've done this. I kind of feel obligated to in a weird way because, I don't like doing live streams because I feel like it is kind of lazy content, and I don't really want to do that. But this month is going to be kind of chock full of stuff anyway. I've had videos sent to several editors, and they should be getting back to me relatively soon. So August, in particular, is probably going to be quite a quite jam-packed month. At least, by my upload schedule standards, I have at least a minimum of like 5 videos that should be coming out this August. So I figured, hey, you know what? I could probably justify a live stream here or there. And I think it's important to talk about because some of you may or may not know if you follow me on Instagram or Twitter, but I know a lot of you probably don't because, those social networks kind of suck and you just kind of like watching YouTube, and that's totally fine. But Colin Moriarty and I have been doing this PlayStation podcast for about a year. If you don't know about it, I'm sorry. I've only kind of talked about it briefly at the end of a video here or there. But we've been doing that for a while, and it's amassed quite a big audience. I think we are at least among the top video game oriented podcasts, especially PlayStation. I know for a fact that we are at least top 2 minimum. Like, I'm pretty sure of that. But that's beside the point. We applied for a PAX panel at PAX West, which takes place in Seattle at the end of August. And we didn't really expect to get a panel because we were pretty aware that, people in the industry don't like Colin because he's too conservative. People in the industry don't like me because I'm not left enough. I don't know how much more left I can be, really. But, so we didn't expect to get it in the first place. But then we got it, right? And that was kind of exciting because, hey, it's cool to do like a panel at PAX. It's really interesting. It's going to be fun to just kind of see a group of people who is there to see us, and we could just interact with fans of the show, and it'll be cool, And that was really the whole point of it. If we had our panel, it would have just been fans of who we are and nothing else, and nobody really would have talked about it. But the reason I'm streaming today is because we recently got some news that our panel was canceled for no reason. We've been given no reason, no justification. And they told us this specifically after weeks of asking us to promote the event under the false pretenses that we would be there, under the pretenses that we would have a panel. Now, this isn't really an ego blow. I don't really care if we have a panel at PAX. We're going to be sitting, we would have been sitting at a table in front of a bunch of people who already know who we are anyway. It wasn't like this big opportunity for us to grow our audience. It would have just been us meeting our audience in person. Literally it. It's not really a big deal about... So that's not really the issue. The issue is that they asked us to promote something, and then weeks later, after the money was spent on tickets and hotels, rescinded that invite. So now there are people who are going to PAX who are who would have expected to see us, bought money probably specifically just to see us. I know a lot of people are probably bought a ticket to PAX to see us and a bunch of other things, but I'm sure at least a few people, right, were going there to see us. And, it's just a really shit move to do that from an audience perspective specifically. Like, I don't know how many people can sit in one of those PAX theaters, but it's clearly not more than the people watching this stream right now. I don't need... The word deplatform has been used a lot lately. They deplatformed Chris. PAX can't deplatform me because this stream already has more people watching than would have even been a fraction of the people in the audience. I have a bigger platform than a single theater at a PAX venue. I know that sounds super like shitty and super like egotistical, but it's just true. Like you have to have something to offer to deplatform. And I want to take this opportunity to just say for a moment, having been on the other end of this, right? I've always seen people get deplatformed. I've seen people, I've seen people who have gotten their things taken away. I've seen that. I understand it. Right? I know what it looks like. And I've always said, like, deplatforming is a bad tactic. Because when you do that, much more attention gets drawn to it than would have been drawn to it if you just let us have our panel. If it was just our panel, if we just had our panel, no one would be talking about this, no one would be aware of this, and it would have just completely gone under the radar. But the fact that they bothered to rescind our invite after inviting us, now other people are talking about it. Because of it, I've had a lot of people come in, new people who've never seen my content before, saying, hey, I like your shit. I'm supporting you on Patreon. Hey, I just bought some merch. And shit like that. So, like, it just kind of reinforced what I always thought about deplatforming, which is it literally helps the people that are deplatformed. This is by all means, continue. Thank you all for buying the shirts. It's been great. I'm super fucking happy about it. For real, honestly. It would have been awesome to see fans. It would have been awesome to have like a venue to just kind of, engage with you guys. But I mean, honestly, it feels like kind of like a win-win, honestly. We either could have went and gotten our panel or been canceled and been introduced to a whole new slew of people who is now genuinely supporting us. So I want to say this as like a liberal person in the middle who genuinely wants everybody to understand. This does not work. If you are deplatforming people like this, it doesn't work. You've literally helped me. And I know you didn't want to. I know they didn't want to. So I don't know. I'm like, I just think it's kind of interesting. And I think now that I've been on the other side of it, I just think it's fascinatingly ironic. And I don't know. I think it's interesting. But I just wanted to get that message out there because I know that some people I think I might have said in a video previously that I was going to PAX West. I want to let you know that, in all likelihood, I probably won't, now. I was hoping to see some of my friends out there, Actman and Hidden Xperia, but I think on just a principle standpoint, I really shouldn't go where I'm not wanted. Even though I do like going where I'm not wanted. That's really fun for me. But I think on a principle level, I'll think about it. But like, obviously, Colin is not going, and that sucks. It would have been fun, but shit happens. But yeah, if you were planning on going to see us, just bet on that not happening. Is basically all I can say about it. I'm really sorry to all the people who bought money. We had no reason to assume that they were going to just rescind our panel. And here's the thing, by the way. If you're going to take our panel away from us, give us an explanation. If you want to be like Chris and Colin are Nazis, then don't be pussies about it. Go ahead and do that. Go on your main PAX Twitter account and fucking do it. It's a complete bald-faced lie, and it would look ridiculous if you said that, which is why they're not saying that. But at least stand behind your bullshit. I don't appreciate people who don't stand behind the bullshit that they say. Like, there are a bunch of people who are like, it's like the free speech people. Free speech. They don't want freedom of speech. They want freedom of consequences. And those same people will go talk shit about people on Twitter. And then when the person they're talking shit about catches wind and responds, they'll fucking protect their account. Bought money. I'm thinking of microtransactions right now because they fucked up. They're messing with Crash Team Racing. I apologize. Oh, is the camera fucked up? I apologize. Hold on. Let's go ahead and fuck with this a little bit here. Sorry guys. Video output is currently active. Yeah, I know. I'm trying to. Yes, I know. I know that. Let me alter it. You dumb fucking stupid program. Focus. Configure video. Focus. 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 No, not auto. I think that's about right, right? That looks okay to me. Maybe it doesn't? Hold on. We're having some technical issues. I'm going to read some super chats in a little bit. Why is it not working? Man, OBS is really terrible, isn't it? I think that's good. I think we're good. We should be fine. All right, I'm gonna read some super. God, it's been so long since. Oh my God, how do I even read this? How do I read the super chats? Guys, I don't know. Guys, oh, why do they make the layout so fucking confusing? Ah. Oh man, it's been so long since I've streamed on YouTube. I'm sorry, guys. I'm a dipshit. Fuck me. Okay, let's go for the. All right, $75 from Christopher White. I have nothing important to say. Just love your content. Hope you all get more support over this stupid PAX deplatforming nonsense. Thank you for the $75, Christopher White. Thank you for the $75 that I would not have had we not been. Had we not been deplatformed from PAX. All right. Fucking 500 RAS. I don't know what that means. This is like 10 bucks. Don't get too happy. Here's one of your psychopaths. Lame as fuck. You got deplatformed. Thank you, Mobeek. 400 rubies from Tony Montana, or rubles. I don't know what Russia is. We watch you in Russia and love it. Thank you, Tony Montana. $20. They can take your panel, but not take our ability to give you money. Connor Hearthstone, thank you for the $20. $5 from Azure Eyes Knight. The chat demands Paul. Chris. I don't even know where I put Paul. Oh, he's still in the suitcase. I went back to New York. I don't know how this will look. Hold on. Is he in frame? He's there. There he is. Now you've got him up. Is this good? Yeah, that's fine. Your $5 have given you. God, I'm sick. Do the Vlog Brothers still run VidCon, or is it run by someone else now? Andrew Bernard with the $5. It is not owned by those guys anymore. It's also, I'm pretty sure it's not even run by Tycho and Gabe. So it's not even run by the original Penny Arcade guys at this point. Oh wait, are you talking about VidCon, or wait, hold on. Oh, VidCon. No, they don't run VidCon. And also, the original people who made PAX don't run it either. $5 from, oh my Jesus Christ, Razor X. I love you so much. Please marry me. You know, probably not going to be able to do that one. Thanks. I appreciate the support, though. Means a ton. But anyway, for those of you just tuning in, obviously this is going to be a VOD on the channel. I'm not going to delete it. I see no reason to do that. But just to get everybody up to speed who have just come in, we had a panel at PAX West. They asked us to invite everybody to PAX to see our panel for weeks on end, and then at the last minute they canceled us, and they're not really offering anybody who bought tickets to see us a way of refunding. So that's a thing, and that's what's happening. NOK with the $50. Wait, what is it? Jotun? Jesus Christ. With the North Korean, I don't know what I'm looking at. 50. Tell Tom Sweeney to come to Norway. That big dude would fit right in here. Absolute unit. I will. Grand Wolf Tyrol seems that cons in general are run by idiots, much like Vlog Brothers. Well, they just want to avoid controversy, I guess, which is ironic. But yeah, thank you for the $10. Jasper, what was it? Sheber? You're my favorite YouTuber. Take my money. Jesus Christ. But hey, how's it going?
Are you venting about that whole PAX bullshit?
I'm not venting. I think it's hilarious.
Well, you're venting.
Do you know how many shirts I've sold because of it? They fucked
Really?
up. They tried to. It's amazing.
What happened? So they said, "Hey, we're having this panel. Come to the panel."
No, they said we applied for a panel. They invited us.
They invited you. Okay.
Well, no, we applied for it, and then they said, yeah, sure, come.
Okay.
And then they told us to advertise it, that we were going to be there. And for weeks on end, we were telling people, go to PAX, we're going to be doing this. And then they just, yesterday, rescinded the invite with no reason.
They didn't give a reason?
No reason. So, if we had just gone, right, it would have just been our fans in a room talking about PlayStation, and no one would have heard about it. But because they tried to cancel us, my assumption is that people complained. I don't even think that's like conspiratorial. I think that's fairly valid.
It's a fair assumption.
I think it's a fair assumption that people were like, why are they letting this Nazi in?
Ha! Chris Reagan's a Nazi!
And then, you know... By the way, kill me merch in the description if you want it. Why would I not do this? But, yeah, so... Because they cancel us, it's getting a lot more attention than it otherwise would have. Which is why deplatforming doesn't work.
What?
I don't know why people still do it.
Do people still think you're a fucking Nazi? Like,
I don't know.
Why did that even catch on?
I don't know. I think it's because you know me, right? Everybody here knows me, and we joke about the same shit. The shit that we say to each other is probably really terrible.
Some of it is anti-Semitic, like, actually, like, straight up. Like,
We make fun of, like, literally everything.
I know, but, like, hey. If it is, it is, you know?
It's a comedian. It's a comedian household. Really is. Everybody in this apartment is hilarious. So we just fucking don't stop, and that's a lot for some people. And then, you know, when that shit gets put out, some people don't get it. And I don't know. It's interesting.
I'm known for hating the gays, bro.
Yeah. Can you play guitar? You can't play guitar, right?
I'm not well at all. I used to know all the strings when I was younger. I probably could still do it, actually. If you give me like an hour or two just sitting here listening.
I wonder how this sounds. I want to make sure it sounds
perfectly,
okay.
This is right?
When that shit gets put out, people don't get it. And I don't know. It's interesting.
I'm known for hating the gays, bro.
Yeah, that works. That's pretty good audio, actually. All things considered. Trying to read through some of the normal chat here. Wait, you're not a Nazi. Unsubscribe. Damn it.
Damn it, we lost one.
Fuck. Ruined. Alright, I'm trying to... hold on. What do we... there's a bunch of super chats that I'm trying to get to. I was wondering when iDubbbz TV2 would come back. Hey, listen. It's a very 2016 joke there.
That's a very old joke.
So would Bioshock Electro Team Bowl... Yeah, he did. Did you see it?
I didn't see it.
He did. It's a documentary. It's pretty good.
Is it actual or is it like his kind of documentary?
It's his kind of documentary. It's good though. Alex Bolton with the $10 FPAX. You actually said my last name right. Hey, here's 10 more. And you have a new patron too. Thank you so much, dude.
Sick, dude.
Means a ton. See, it doesn't work, man. I don't know why people think it works.
People are currently there now.
Kill Sweeney on stream. I'm gonna not do that because I'll get my it's not the moral reason. I just don't want to lose my channel, really.
Are you serious? Are you serious?
No.
We just be fucking friends.
Christopher White with $50. Give this to the Sween machine for beer. Hell yeah.
I don't drink beer, but thanks. I appreciate it.
Well, you got a 50.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Hey, Christopher Raimundo Gunsmith.
Raimundo. People really that should be your middle name.
It's not.
That's super not Puerto Rican at all. That's like Brazilian.
It's like the Brazilian is Raimundo is Brazilian?
Raimundo's very Portuguese, bro.
It's very Portuguese?
Yeah, Raimundo's a Portuguese.
You realize that Brazil and Portugal are quite far, right?
Yeah, but you know Brazilians speak Portuguese. You know that, right?
Do they really?
Yes. I thought it was Spanish for a long time, too, because of fucking Go Diego Go. But, like, I'm not even a kid. Like, you laugh at it, but he speaks Spanish, and he's not supposed to. I think he's half Mexican, though. That's why he speaks Spanish.
We need another space debate. Still waiting on the 45-part mini documentary, Mind of Tom Sweeney.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, we'll see.
I would have to be in such a character-esque mindset for you to make that video.
How often do you get threatening messages? I don't know. I get a lot of messages a day, so I just assume some of them are probably threatening. Probably. I'm sure I get like at least one every so often. I can't think of anything.
Cool.
I can't think of anything. Weird. What have we fought about recently that was on
the North thing? But that was like that was it.
That was it.
There was another way. There was one of them that you said yesterday. I was like, I can't even talk about this right now.
That I said yesterday?
You said something yesterday. I was like, fuck, I can't get involved in this conversation.
Oh, what the fuck was it?
It was something really unsavory that I was like, I can't debate this with you.
Oh, it was the line between abuse and and not abuse, right? Where if you have a cat, right?
Oh my god.
Don't tell Chris that. Oh shit! Whoops! I have my Twitch notifications on. Whatever. Thanks for the $3, I guess. Am I streaming on Twitch right now? Whatever. Whatever. Sorry, Twitch.
Wait,
I'm not looking at.
How do you not know you're on? Wait, what are you streaming?
I don't stream. I don't stream on YouTube right now. I'm streaming on YouTube right now because it's pertinent information. But anyway, we were talking about the thin line between like what concept like. All right, hold on. I feel like it needs to be demonstrated. Like if I do this to him, right? That's not abuse, right? But there's a point, right, where I keep accelerating, and I keep adding force. Where there's a line where it becomes abuse, but there's a step just behind that where it's not.
Where you live in that step of the world, which is fucked.
What?
There's something wrong with you.
What is what?
I want to just almost hurt people all the time.
That's not what I'm saying.
That's not what you're saying. That's what you're living. That's what you're acting. You're exhibiting it.
I don't think so.
I don't think so. He just had this idea. This wasn't like something that like I said and we went over a bunch of times and I was like, aha, that's pretty funny. That was like what he said immediately. He was like, it's not exactly abuse because maybe if I just take a few steps back. He said he would get to the point where it's abuse, find out it is abuse, and then take a step back from that.
I'm saying
and live in a realm which is almost abuse.
I'm saying there has to be that one specific point, right? There has to be a point where like it becomes not funny anymore.
But then you'll just always go right before it's not funny.
I'm not saying that was a joke. That was... I don't know what the fuck we're talking about.
We had the North debate.
We were talking about North.
That shit made me so fucking mad. Because it's true, but it's so fucking dumb.
Well, the argument was, I think if some of you saw it on Twitter, we were talking about whether or not you could continuously go north. And you can't really, because there's only one north. You get north and then you stop because that's where north is. You're probably going to be running around in circles in like a weird like figure eight for a while because like the compass is probably going to freak the fuck out.
When you get to maximum north.
But there's a point where you can go maximum north. And Jalen and I had this argument years ago where he was like, if you kept going north, you just go south. And that's just not accurate. That's just not how that works. You get north and then you stop.
If you kept heading the direction that was initially north, you would start heading south eventually when you get to the most northern point.
Right. If you kept heading in that direction, yes. But if the sentence is you can go north until you go south, that is a false question. Because you can't, because it assumes that you're going north.
You can go north, but you can go north until you end up south.
No!
You can go north until you end up south of the point in which you started. There you go.
No!
Because
you go north.
Chris, if you go, look, Chris, look.
I can't believe this is happening again.
Look, I understand what you're saying.
We made a breakthrough.
I understand.
We made a breakthrough already.
Dude, I get what you're saying. Okay, can you listen to me? Can you listen to me? Can I get my point in real quick?
All right. Fuck me. God damn.
If you have to head north, right? Let's say I'm starting in New York, right?
Okay.
And I have to head north, right? I would head north until I get to the northernmost part of the world. But then if I continue to head that direction, I would end up south.
If you continue to head in that direction.
Not north anymore.
Yes.
That direction.
But that's what I'm saying. It's no longer north.
It's just south.
So you can't head north until you're going south. You head north and then you stop and then you're going south again.
That's so fucking stupid. I mean, that's how compasses work. That is how we've made every map ever. So, or at least so far that I know of.
Right.
So I think it's fucking retarded because it's still north. You still have the same intention. You're not going. It's still the same direction.
Right.
But it's not the same compass direction.
When you say north, you're summoning the knowledge of the compass for that. I'm
using the powers of the compass.
You are requiring a compass be referenced. If you say I'm going north.
I'm just gonna say head that way.
Head that way, yes, that'll work.
Head that way. Head that way until you reach back where you
I'm getting fucking angry. God fucking damn it.
You need to fucking calm yourself.
I can't calm myself down. I can't.
I can't calm myself down. I really can't do it.
Okay, RAS with a 500, whatever the hell. I already read that. God, I don't know what happened to the... just joined. What happened? I don't know if I want to repeat myself. It's gonna be on the It's gonna be on the video when it's done.
It's a YouTube stream, right?
Yeah.
Does it automatically post to your channel?
Yeah. You cannot fool me, Christopher Raymond Gunther. This is a marketing ploy. Shame on you. Well, it wasn't.
Now,
It wasn't going to be. Now I might as well.
Now
I mean, right?
working.
If you're gonna, like, why not, really? Are there people in the chat that I'm not seeing? We were just arguing for no reason. Because that's what fucking happens. Flat Earth. No, we're not gonna get into Flat Earth.
How, dude? I've seen the curvature of the planet before. I've seen it with my own eyes.
Listen, the planet is obviously flat.
I would actually move out if that was a serious like the belief you had. I'd be like, guys, I can't live here anymore.
If your mother or father, right? Let's say you meet your no, you know what? Let's make it more intimate. Your sister, right? Your sister comes up to you. She's raised you your entire life. She's like 4 years older than you. It's right at that point where she's old enough to kind of, discipline, but still young enough to be close to you and still like confide. You go your entire life, right? You're 38 years old. She's 42. You're having dinner one day. It becomes very clear to you that she suddenly has always believed that planet Earth is flat.
Like a lot of occurrences like start lining up, and you're like,
yeah. How do you react at that point?
I couldn't break it to her. I couldn't be the person to tell her that. I couldn't be.
You
the
couldn't
person.
be. I do that all the time.
I couldn't.
I argue with my family constantly.
How close are you to your sister though?
Well, I guess. Well, she's pretty close. She's more like my aunt though.
I'm really close to my sister. No, my niece is.
Because my
really
half
close
sister
to.
is way older than me.
Yeah, she's much older. She's older than we are, like by a vast
Her
amount.
kids are like 4 years beneath me.
Yeah.
So she's
For
pretty.
me, it's
she's pretty
like
older.
my niece. I'm very close with her, but she's not older than me. She's younger than me.
Sounds like your niece sucks.
But like my older cousin, it'd be weird with him because like he's about that age. That fucked me up really bad. I'm like, damn, dude, for real?
Chris, you're a grammar police. Shut up. Words are important. Words matter. They are very. It's very valid.
We need words.
We need to be. Here's the thing, right? I am a bit of a semantic asshole, right? I think semantics are kind of important because if we can't agree on what the words mean, then we're not having a conversation. It's super important that North means what it means, and that Nazi means what it means.
What does Nazi mean again?
I don't know.
Killer? You killed Jews?
Jew killer? No.
You
That's
almost
just a
just-
murder. That's just a racist murder. It's not. I guess a Nazi.
So they weren't that?
Well, they are. They are, but that's. All Nazis are Jewish murderers, but not all Jewish murderers are Nazis, I guess.
Oh, you sure all Nazis are Jewish murderers? Because what if some of them weren't murderers?
Oh yeah, I guess so.
What? Is it Nazi like a political party? If I'm not mistaken?
It's a yeah.
It's a political party, right?
It's nationalist socialist, which doesn't really make sense at all.
It started making sense until it stopped making sense and it got crazy.
I mean, hey.
It was working out until they were like, uh-oh.
It was working out? What do you mean? Well, they got pretty strong for a little bit.
Yeah, Germany got pretty strong pretty fucking fast after, getting dick fucked by everywhere.
Yeah, well, who's to say?
It was a bunch of big penises in a line fucking Germany, and Germany somehow ate its Wheaties and got real strong after.
This is my favorite bit about
Norm Macdonald?
the Norm Macdonald bit where it's like,
hilarious.
I got my eye on Germany because they went to war with the world. I can't do it like him. He has a weird.
His cadence is weird.
His cadence is really weird.
Because like he doesn't show emotion like I assume people should show emotion.
If you go past the North Pole, you'll start going towards the South Pole. Yes, I know.
That is true.
But you cannot. If you say to me, I am going to keep going north until I end up at the South Pole, which is what the argument was initially 2 years ago, that's not possible because you're no longer going north for the majority of that trip. That's the point. This is what I'm saying.
So, wait. You can head toward the North Pole until you reach the South Pole, though. That's true.
What?
You can head toward the North Pole until you reach the South Pole. If you keep heading toward... No, head toward... I think toward means you stop.
I was actually about to fucking kill you.
Toward means
I was
you
about to
stop,
shut the stream off and grab the cinder blocks that are beneath my desk that they can't see, that you can.
I don't see cinder blocks, but if they're there, guys, call the police.
All right, we're going to read some more super chats, and then we're going to end this because I think I've said really all I needed to say. This was really supposed to be just kind of a quick, informative thing to just let you guys know what's up. Now it's just rambling, and that would defeat the purpose of it. Read a couple more of these.
So are you going to go still?
Am I going to go to PAX?
Yeah.
Probably not. I I don't see. Here's the thing. I was kind of dreading the flight because I've been traveling so much, and I really have no. I don't know. It was almost kind of like the feeling of canceling plans. You know how that's always really kind of satisfying.
No, having them canceled without your inferior power is like really good. It's like, oh, thank God.
Yeah, it's like, oh no, we lost our panel. Now I don't have to go to LAX. Oh no. It's kind of one of those.
Seattle, right?
Huh?
It's in Seattle?
It's in Seattle, which isn't too long of a flight, but it's still travel that I could be... That's time I could spend on working on videos that I'd rather spend working on videos. So, where the fuck... How do I find the super... Why do they make this... I don't know where my super chats are. I don't know how to find the fucking super chat window. Jesus cunt.
Whoa.
Whoa. What do you think of Once Upon a Time in Hollywood? I haven't seen it yet.
I fucking loved it.
Well, he loved it. Thank you for all the amazing content. You do a great job differentiating genuine ill will and political correct. Thank you, man.
Comedy sucks.
Chris, Daddy, have my money. I don't like that. Let's stop. Let's stop.
Keep it.
Chris,
keep it.
I'll keep your money. Chris, I'm a New Yorker and I've been drinking Snapple since I was 5. How mad are you about the shift from glass to plastic? It tastes different, right? I'm not insane. It's a genuinely tastes different. He didn't believe me. He thought I was talking shit, but it's real. It's real. Seattle is better than LA. That's not. Yeah, it is. But
Seattle's pretty swank, but LA has a lot of shit to do. But Seattle's pretty fucking.
Everywhere is better than Los Angeles. I can't think of a place that's worse than Los Angeles in the U.S. that isn't Detroit.
Chicago.
And even Detroit, like, I'm not even really sure. I've heard stories about how bad Detroit is. Could all be bullshit. Could be nice there.
You been to Chicago? Chicago's fucking weird.
I've been to Chicago.
Bro.
Chicago's nice.
It looks like a fucking Minecraft game. Like it's fucking
Minecraft?
Like some sort of fucking German Germans were recently there.
What does that mean?
It looks like
Germans were recently there.
It looks like
what does that mean?
Have you ever seen a video game that like everywhere Germany is in video games, it's also like weird grayish fucking color to it. Like, oh man, all the happiness is gone.
I don't know what you're saying. I don't know what that means.
Are you slow?
I've seen games where Nazis are in it, and things are red.
No, they're supposed to be gray, because all the fucking happiness is gone. Like Auschwitz was gray. There's all the fucking lack of good.
You want to know a joke I heard?
It's probably gonna be fucking terrible.
It's a good joke. It's Auschwitz, right? 1944. A guy in a concentration camp, he dies.
Okay.
He goes to heaven. He meets God. Tells God a Holocaust joke. And God says, "That's not funny." And the guy says, "I guess you had to be there." That's a good one. That's a fucking good joke.
That joke's a little heavy.
I heard that it's heavy.
It's a little heavy.
I heard it from Ricky Gervais. It was on fucking Comedians in Cars Getting Coffee, but it was like genuinely like one of the what a fascinatingly good joke. Because it's just about like, you weren't there. What are you doing?
Where were you?
Yeah, where were you? It's basically what the joke is.
Weren't we your favorites?
It's worded so cleverly though. Ricky Gervais is such an asshole. I love it.
Either comedians are super cool or dickheads.
Yeah, I think so.
There's no in between.
Hi. Oh man, I'm sorry. I'm missing a lot of these because this is. I'm not used to how YouTube streaming works. Hi, Chris. Just want to say I love your content. Don't think you'll be doing what I just had a brain aneurysm there. Hey, Chris. Want to say I love your content, and also I think I'd be doing. I don't think I'd be doing what I am at the moment without discovering your channel. That's fucking wild. Because you discovered us again. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. That's huge. What the hell are you talking about, Chris? The planet is obviously a pyramid. Also, essential oils cure cancer. Detroit isn't as bad as people think, but Tom is right. Chicago is the city of drained humanity. PAX fucked up. Here's $5 to your new Patreon. Thank you so much, man.
The problem with Detroit is the policing. Like, that's actually a fucking huge problem there. They just can't afford to pay police.
$5 from Razor X. As someone who also lives in LA, I am offended. New husband. LA is awesome. Appreciate it more. God damn it.
It's where we lived also first.
I think I'm very spoiled by Manhattan. Manhattan is one of the most. As a city, it just functions so conveniently, and it just feels like it's. it feels like it was made by people who just wanted to get shit done, and I like that. And when I was there, I was so energized. I got like 3 videos recorded while I was out there in like 4 days. And that's like, out here it's such a slog because it's hot, it's slow, everything takes forever to get to, nothing's really walking distance. You know, something that's 2 miles away is gonna take fucking 50 minutes. It's just really kind of, it's a city that actively disincentivizes you to go out and do things, even though the weather is the exact opposite. You know? Hey, it's a nice summer day in Los Angeles, can't wait to not go anywhere because everything takes forever to get to. Anyway, I think we're gonna, I don't know if we should end this or not. How long have we been going? How long is this? I can't even see, it doesn't tell me. How long? We've been going for 34 minutes. That's a decent amount of time, I think. That's a good stream for YouTube anyway. If you want to follow me on Twitch, I stream for far longer on there.
Follow him on Twitch. You'll be Crash Team Racing again, I guess, eventually.
Probably. I apologize that this is the only upload that I've had in a while. Like I said, August is going to be kind of chock full of shit because I have a lot of stuff being sent out to other people that are about to come back to me now. Thank you for the Twitch Prime subs. Even though I'm not on Twitch, I can't actively follow that list. New stuff is coming soon.
Good? Okay. Alright, guys, bye. Have a good one. He's shutting down.
Oh,
They're not even watching when the bit's over. The bit's over. Oh, we should have talked about the guy sitting in your lap and dying. That would have been hilarious. Are you alright? You gonna make it?
I pretended to cough.
And you started choking?
I pretended...
You fucking fake coughed yourself into death.
I pretended... I pretended to cough and then it became real quick. It was real fast.
Some guy comes, sits down in your lap. It's like, oh, hey, dude. Dies.
What have I done?
What day? Is tomorrow the 1st?